Hello students, hope you are doing well. So here we have our direction for questions. Uh, so the question, which is nothing but a last question to this particular text. So the text which is indicating about education and philosophy, and it is indicating about how education should matter to philosophy. So we have a question on pertain to that particular text. I presume that you have read the text. So on the basis of the text, we find out one of the question here. Um, the question points out that which of the following assumptions. Now, again, we have another critical reasoning question types. So the question asked here, which of the following assumptions underlies or underlies the argument made in the passage? Which of the following assumptions underlies the argument made in the passage? Now, if you look into the option, there are four options. Now we need to identify which one of the option that best uh, gives the reason to the argument made in the passage. Let's briefly discuss the all these options. So the first option, which is stated, philosophers are inherently different from other individuals in their approach to education. Now, if you look into that, the passage doesn't suggest that philosophers are inherently different from other individuals in their approach to education. It focuses on the role of education, role of education, role of education, um, and in philosophy, but doesn't address inherent differences between philosopher and others. So it gives a kind of a disrupting ideas. So let's look into the option two. Option two stated rational powers are innate and education only helps in enhancing them. Now, if I look into the option two, as per the passage, if you see, um, rational powers are innate, logical powers are innate or inborn, and education only helps in enhancing them. Yes, this could be a kind of an assumption because it is reasonable and it underlies the argument made in the passage, right? So the passage emphasizes the importance of education in developing rational powers, right? Rational powers and connecting individuals, connecting individuals to the you can say cultural legacy of humanity, particularly in the context of philosophy. And this particular option, right, implies that the author assumes that rational powers are not solely innate, but can be increased or developed through the process of education. So hence, you can say option two is the answer to this particular question. But let's look at the other option also, option three and four. Option three stated natural historical judgment is an arbitrary and subjective concept. So option three is somehow incorrect because the passage introduces the concept of natural historical judgment, right? Natural historical judgment. But it doesn't take a stance on its subjectivity, and it is not a key assumption. So that's what you can point out. It is not a key means assumption underlying the argument in the passage, right? So therefore, option three is eliminated. Look into the option four. Education is the only means by which individuals can develop rational powers. So it is too extreme, actually, option four. Why? Because it suggests that education is the only means by which individuals can develop rational powers is incorrect. The passage acknowledges the crucial role of education, but doesn't make such an absolute claim, leaving room for other factors that may contribute to the development of rational powers. So if you look into that, option four would be the most suitable answer choice, and you can say most appropriate assumption that aligns with the argument presented in the passage. Hence, we consider answer choice would be option 2. Hope you understood this.